We got history. Got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could've happened or what could've been. Finally your face, I know it, that a sight to see. Take my time.
Hello guys, back again with me Arik Kuresari Budiawan from Musamus University, majoring in Civil Engineering. And on this occasional, we will discuss and learn together about building and construction. So watch it until the end and happy watching! So guys, the building and constructions that we will discuss and study together this time are bridges. So here we will discuss from the history of the bridges itself, its functions, part to the structure. So please guys, don't overlook and skip it. The first bridge was made with a wooden footbridge to cross the river. There are also people who use two strands of rope or rattan, which are tied to rocks by the river. Subsequently, the stone was still used, but only as a framework. The first arch-gate bridge was built during the Roman Empire, and there are still many Roman bridges and aqueducts that we know today. The Romans also had the knowledge to discern the different state of different stones. Brick and mortar bridges were made during the time of the Roman emperors, because after the era, the technology of knowledge has disappeared. In the Middle Age, the pair of stone bridges were usually longer, causing difficulties for ship passing through the river. In the 15th century, many reforms began in the manufacture of wooden bridges by Hans Ulrich, Johannes Gugelmann, and others. With the arrival of the Industrial Revolutions in the 19th century, through system used iron to advance the technology of building large bridges. But iron did not have sufficient tensile strength to super large loads. If they have high tensile strength, large bridges will be built, mostly using the ideas of Gustave Eiffel, which was first demonstrated at the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. Very suitable for building long bridge because it has the strength to support high loads. But concrete also has lower maintenance costs. So, preferably reinforced concrete is used the way tension strength of the concrete is followed by the copper wires embedded in the concrete. Beam-bridge bridge is also known as the girder bridge, which is the simplest design among modern bridges today. This bridge consists of horizontal rolled beams and is supported by stone blocks that hold the horizontal road. 2. Truss bridge or no R-beam bridge with truss is a more robust fashion designs than beam bridge. This is due to the truss or framework, which is generally triangular in shape to withstand the load better. Arch bridge called the arch bridge because it has a semicircular curved design like an archery or parabolic shape. Although this design is more complicated, but in the manufacturing process requires less building materials than the beam bridge model. 4. Suspension bridge or so-called suspension bridge consists of tower and ropes of or cables or chains, as well as anchors, which become a system in reducing stress and compressions. As the name implies, the suspension bridge hold the pad up with cables, ropes, or chain from to tall tower. Alright, how to check bridge safely? 4. Cantilever bridges are generally made with their spans, namely the outer span of both anchored down at the beach and the cantilever above the channel that we cross. The middle span rests on a cantilever arm that extends from the outer span that serves to carry vertical loads, such as a truss bridge. Bridge function. Based on the function, the bridge is divided into several types, namely highway bridge or highway bridge. As the name implies, this bridge was built for transportation or various vehicles such as the Ampera Bridge, Suramadu Bridge, Ampera Bridge, and others. Railroad bridge or railway bridge. This bridge was built specifically for railroads that connect between cities or between islands. Pedestrian bridge or crosswalk or pedestrian bridge. Example of the bridge we often see on the crossing or at every bearing. Bearings that function to reduce interference with objects that move linearly or rotationally. Within of the joint, this component is a flexible connection so that the connected channel has tolerance for movement. Ridge, the head that is between the two immediate support. The materials from the manufacture of plants are very diverse, such as concrete, steel, wood, and others depending on the type of load received by bridge. Superstructures. Sidewalk. From the pedestrians, which are usually made higher but still parallel to the main road, so that the pedestrians are safer and can be seen clearly by passing motorists. Beam, the part of the superstructure that functions to transfer the vehicle's load from the top to the bottom are support. Block diagram, the supporting part of the elongated bridge girders and only function as an ordinary support beam, not as loading floor bridge understructure or substructure. Abutments, the lower part of the bridge, which is that at both ends of the bridge pillars. The functions of the abutment is to withstand all live loads or wind, rain, vehicles, and dead loads or girders loads. On the bridge, abutment consists of several parts, namely back wall or back wall, retaining wall, wings wall, step plate, short console for decking, pedestal bearing, bridge pillar. The core foundation, which is in the middle of the bridge, functions as a bridge retainer and transmits the load to the ground. Pier head. So guys, we have seen and learned together about buildings and the constructions of bridge. Building science is very closely related to the human life in the modern time. So, thank you for watching, hopefully useful. See you next time and bye!
Jangan lupa suker, apa sih deh?